This is Caleb, and we're live. This is the first time we've ever done like a live YouTube video for this podcast channel. But really quickly, before I get to the point of the video, I just do want to update you guys on some things. First of all, we have some podcast videos coming. They're interviews. We are interviewing some past campers, some past staff members, and some past faculty members. So be on the lookout for those videos. Those videos will be coming soon. As for the purpose of this actual video, why I wanted to do this is because tomorrow is 20K Day at the camp. And what is 20K Day, you might ask? Basically, 20K Day is that we ask that we set up the potential for $20,000 to be raised for the camp, and that can go towards anything we like. So that could be used towards a building or maybe an activity that we'd like to introduce to the camp, like we did last year with laser tag. It basically just gives us the opportunity to kind of revamp the camp, improve the camp a little bit in any way necessary. Like I said, whether that's a building or an activity. But I think 20K Day is a little bit more than just money, right? I think it's more than just giving money to a camp. I think it's the impact and the behind the scenes that happens when you give a certain amount of money to this camp. I wanted to bring up an example for you guys, and I'm going to try and make this example as short as I can. But basically, this past summer, I was on Michiana Christian Camp staff, and we were given 2 weeks in the summer that we could take off, whether that was for family time, vacation, to be a camper, to be a faculty for one of the weeks we offer, whatever it may be. I wanted to be faculty for Junior High 1 and Go Camp. The problem is because Go Camp was 1 week, and then the following week, the week after Go Camp was actually Junior High 1, I wasn't allowed to do back-to-back weeks. So because I was already committed to Junior High 1, and I was already playing a role there, I unfortunately wasn't able to do Go Camp. As unfortunate as that was, I was still on staff that week, so I was still able to be a part of that. I was still able to run activities for the kids, and I was still able to, deliver meals and do snack because I was on staff. But I just wasn't able to be with them during like small group or, bedtime or quiet time, stuff like that, and devos and stuff like that. So it is that, as unfortunate as that is, there would be times where I'd be running a game, or I would be basically making a meal. And like Joel Ross, who was a dean for Go Camp, he would come up to me and he'd be like, "These kids are really excited," or "These kids were asking for you. They were like, hey, where's Caleb? Why is he not faculty for Go Camp?" And and then later I would do activities for them, or I would give snack to them. And these kids, they'd be like, "Yeah, Caleb, let's go. Like, I'm so happy to see you." And it, like, they weren't cheering me on per se, but it was really cool to see that kids they were happy I was there. I wasn't even a part of the week as faculty, but these kids were still asking for me. They were still happy I was there. And I think that is a big reason of, hey guys, I see there's a couple of you that have joined live. What's up? There's a possibility that, like, this is more than just the camp. This is why you should give to 20K Day. This is why Michiana Camp. God was still able to do the things that he wanted to do through these kids. Through me and God's grace, he was able to touch these kids' hearts. He was able to impact these kids in a positive way. He was able to get these kids excited about camp. Them being excited about me being around, and I wasn't even around, proves that God was able to, through me, impact them. And so that's why 20K Day is important. That's why we give money to 20K Day, is so that through God and through Jesus, we can impact kids and get them to Christ-like and to get them to be spiritual in their faith and raise them up. And so you could give 1K, you could give $1. It doesn't really matter how much money we make at the end of the day, because this is the really cool part about God, guys, is that God is going to do his will no matter what. He's going to impact these kids, he's going to impact this camp, and he's going to take care of his people like he always does. And I think that's the important thing. And so it doesn't even matter how much you give. It's important that we realize that God is going to do great things through us, to the kids, through the kids, and for this camp. And so michianachristiancamp.org, that is where you want to go. There will be a link on the website where you can donate money to 20K Day. And our goal is 20K, obviously, but again, donate $1, $10, $100. It doesn't matter what you give. Any money that we get is a big step towards 20K, and that is one more close to getting to that 20K. So again, michianachristiancamp.org, that is where you can go and donate. It starts tomorrow, but we start advertising the day before, and I think I'm going to do a YouTube short tomorrow, so look out for that. That will highlight 20K Day tomorrow, December 2nd. And so I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed something like this, like a YouTube Live. I hope you guys have a great day. And again, giving to 20K Day means more than just giving money to a camp. It means impacting people's lives through Christ, and that is honestly what our mission is. And so I appreciate the guys who tuned in for this live. Thank you guys for watching, and spread the word. Spread the word. That is another big part. Is let's spread God's word, and let's spread 20K Day so that we can get 20K. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.